Anniversary celebration. Can we record this interview so that we can document your story for our project?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now that we are recording, could you introduce yourself again?
Yeah, my name is Martha Sanchez. I am a third generation Sanchez, and I grew up in San Francisco. I grew up in the Mission District.
What does the St. Peter's School community mean to you?
It does so much for the community. They had a homeless shelter. There's a line outside right now. I don't know what it's for, but I have a feeling it's for a food bank. This is where I got married. This is where my mom's funeral was. So this means everything to me, St. Peter's. St. Peter's is where everybody went here. So, and then St. Peter's has always been there for the community. They've done a lot. They've never closed their doors to anybody. They've always been part of everything that's going on. You can come and talk to them anytime you want. They've never turned anybody away. And they are exactly what a Catholic archdiocese should be. And it's good. See, so they're very conscious and caring about the community. So we're all very lucky, even though
we read that your family owned a restaurant. Did you eat all the time at the restaurant when you lived there?
Sort of. I ate at St. Francis, I ate at Punjab, so a lot of these businesses were there for a long time. But yeah, I did, we had the tortilla factory, so I would go up to the conveyor belts and just grab a tortilla, and they were so delicious and nice and warm. And
Tell us about how you stopped running a restaurant and started a food company.
well, what happened is we actually had the food company first. The tortilla factory moved to the Mission District because at that time we were expanding. The original Casa Sanchez was on Fillmore Street, but in the early 70s we came to 24th Street because that's where all the Latinos were moving to. And we did the tortilla factory, and we were the only tortilla factory. La Palma was there too, but there weren't that many, so we made thousands and thousands and thousands of tortillas for all of these people. And eventually everyone had a tortilla factory.
Who were the first people to start the business?
My grandfather, his name is Robert Sanchez, the first, and my grandmother, who is Isabel. And they came from Mexico, and they came from a place called Acaponeta, Mexico. And they came through Texas, and I think they sold popcorn. That's what I heard. They sold popcorn in the streets in Texas, and then they worked their way to San Francisco, and they liked it, stayed. Then my mom came and met my dad, so they merged, and here we are. And this was in 1923.
No, you're good. Do you want your grandchildren to take over the food company when they're older?
If they want to. Some of us like business, some of us don't. And so if that makes them happy and if they're good at it, then they should. But regardless of what they decide they want to do, what they are learning through business, they will always carry with them. Like I know I'm very good with business math. I took algebra 3 times and still haven't passed, but I know business math very well. I know about business, I know about profits, and I know about customers, and I know there's a lot I know from growing up in a business that's very helpful throughout my life.
What do you hope for your grandchildren to achieve or remember here at St. Peter's?
I just want them to have the same great memories that I had, and I know that they are.
What are your biggest hopes for the future of St. Peter's School?
I would love to see St. Peter's here for at least another 100 years, and I feel very good, confident that that's going to happen.